should we watch this, boys?
We should.
Good. I have an exciting tales for retail from my own experience to lay on you, Wombat. See how you would react, because
okay, well, that's not the section.
No, I know. I'm tickling people. I'm
fine.
tickling people's asses with feathers.
Okay.
Speaking of asses, White Lotus finished up on HBO. That series. How far did you get, Wombat?
I never started it.
Did Laura finish it?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I mean, if she starts something and decides she's not into it,
that's what happened.
That's what happens. Yeah. Sorry.
It's really one of my favorite series of the year.
Now, is it one of those shows where everybody is a dick? Like, is there really no one to root for?
No, there are definitely people to root for.
Okay. Because I don't like shows where everybody's just kind of like, oh no, you're not supposed to like anybody. Like,
it's very interesting. It's all about, relationships and how money affects those relationships. So it takes place at a fancy resort. So you got the relationships between the guests and the staff. And then in the families, you've got a recently married couple, and the husband's very wealthy and the wife is not, and they're newlyweds, and you've got that money power relationship. And then you've got like a woman who's the CEO of a major tech company, and she's married to a guy who's not. She's like CEO of Google or something, and she's got all the money and all the power in the relationship. But it's funny, and it's off the wall too. But a lot of people did not like the finale. I won't give any spoilers at all, but I feel like those people were not paying attention to the series, like what was going on there, if they were expecting a different outcome, because it's about that. Like, when you go to there's some people who, when they go to a resort, they feel like the employees are basically their slaves, and they'll be obsessed about like stupid shit rather than just enjoying their vacation. But it was great. It's highly recommended. White Lotus, one of my favorite shows of the year so far. Still thinking about it after many nights. I am curious to hear what Wombat thinks of Titans, because I watched, there's 2 seasons of that already, right? And this is the 3rd. I remember it started to get bad in the 2nd season. It was really good, Titans, and then it started to get dumb. How's it going now, Wombat, on season 3?
I mean, season 3 is very interesting because last season storyline was based on a Teen Titans comic book storyline, but one that not too many people are really that familiar with in this day and age, and they were kind of played fast and loose with it. So it sort of
Is it the one where they got the sandwich, the best sandwich ever?
Yeah, so it was the best sandwich ever one. Yeah, where they keep it in the fridge. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I watched Teen Titans Go, and this season they basically plays off of well-known Batman storylines, but not just like kind of known ones, but like really well-known, like A Death in the Family, and
oh wow, okay,
and Under the Red Hood.
That sounds good.
Yes, and that is for the most part fine. It's like I don't want to spoil anything for you.
Okay, don't.
Because I think you're gonna watch it.
Yeah, if you tell me it's good and worth watching, I will. If you tell me it's headed in the same direction.
One of the things they do, which is something that I actually really liked in the first episode. The first episode of the season I thought was the strongest of the 3, which was just sort of a mix, a double-edged sword of things. But there's a really good scene in the beginning of the first episode where the Titans actually go on a mission and succeed. And in so many of these shows, it's usually like, and the superheroes go out to stop the bad guy, and then the superheroes fail, because that's how these shows always are.
Right.
So it's nice to see the heroes actually stop a bad guy and use all their powers, and that was kind of cool.
These shows do forget we want to actually watch the good guys like at their best, kicking ass sometimes. Like, that's fun.
Because then when they fail, it's like, how did these guys fail? They were so good like 20 minutes ago. So it's good. I like the direction they're going in. the cliffhanger after episode 3 was definitely like a wow, they really did that, didn't they? Kind of moment on the
cool.
show.
Nice.
Yeah, especially if you felt the quality went down in the second half of season 2, you're going to be both sad and happy at the same time for the same reason. That's what I'm going to say about episode 3 of Titans.
I remember thinking that the clothes that they were wearing were weird, like when they were not being superheroes.
Yeah, they get completely naked in this cliffhanger. You don't have to worry about that.
They're all naked.
Even the bird guy?
Even the bird guy. Yes.
Don't spoil it. You want to spoil something.
You know what? I'm going to say this. You know what actually does
Don't
happen?
spoil
in
it.
the
You're
third
going to
episode?
spoil it. I can tell.
I'm not spoiling it, but I will say the Birdman, Hawk, does get completely naked in that episode.
Yes.
And you do see his bare ass.
I was hoping
I knew
that.
it.
Shipwreck totally nailed it.
I know how these shows work.
Yep, he nailed it. There is naked Hawk.
There's a lot of male nudity in these shows.
No
I
naked
Is that
find.
on
Dove,
HBO
though.
Max?
Yeah.
All right, I canceled that.
Okay, that's done for you.
You're safe.
Did you ever watch any Jellystone before you canceled it?
No.
Oh,
Is that a Yogi Bear thing?
Yeah, that's the new Yogi Bear cartoon from the makers of Chowder.
I literally flipped
That
around
was on there before you
on
canceled
HBO
it.
Max. I flipped around on HBO Max and went, "Yep, I'm good," and canceled it the day before I actually had to pay for anything.
Yeah, Jellystone is weird. It's Yogi Bear is a surgeon, and
Yogi Bear is a surgeon, or
Yogi
it's about
Bear-
Yogi Bear's surgeon?
No, Yogi Bear is a surgeon, and Boo Boo is a nurse.
Why?
I
How?
don't know.
That's dumb.
It's bizarre.
Better not
Anyway,
be canon. Yep.
That's not why we're here. What else
No.
are we watching?
I bought the Leon the Professional 4K Ultra HD special, and we watched it with the family.
Mm-hmm.
Figured it was time for Ty watch a family get murdered.
So in that version, does he kill women and children?
No. We just watched the theatrical cut, not the extended cut, which I've seen separately. Just want to keep it, keep it original.
Professional?
OG. Nice one, man. I got that one. That one I got. Ty really liked it. It holds up really well. The 4K version looked good. It didn't look as good as Blade looked. Like, it didn't surprise me, like the quality of the picture as much, but it did look very good. And yeah, it's a great movie. Love that movie.
We watched because Elliot and I were alone all weekend. We watched Top Secret on Saturday. He had never seen that before.
Isn't that boring for him? A lot of talking
No.
about
He
it.
had never seen that before. Like any
When
other
would he have caught that?
9-year-old or how old is he? 9? Is
10.
he 9?
10.
Yeah,
10.
10. Sorry. Any other 10-year-old that's just like right in their wheelhouse. Like we have to like make sure that this
Well,
10-year-old
he
has
loves
seen
it.
Top
He
Secret.
loves it. He's seen Airplane and he's seen The Naked Gun. And
Yeah,
this is the movie that comes right between the two.
The most boring one.
And it's not nearly as good as those
Oh,
two.
see, I think you're both wrong. I think you should revisit that movie. It is on Amazon Prime.
But he didn't like it that much.
He did. He loved it.
As good as Airplane.
No, he said he liked Airplane more.
Right.
Did he like
Yeah.
Naked Gun more?
Probably. I don't know. I'll have to
Yeah.
ask. I'm not saying that it's better than those two
You
movies.
just said it was.
No, I just said it wasn't bad. There's
What year did that movie
Wait.
come out?
We're gonna have to rewind. Can you rewind that, Cheapy, and
I
see what
did
he
not
said?
say it was better. I just said it wasn't bad.
Better than you think. I think
I
is
didn't
what he
say it
saying.
was bad. It's not as good. I said it was not as good as Airplane or Naked Gun.
Right.
I
okay.
think it's on the same level. I think it's on par with those two.
But he's too young. He's too young for that movie. Because I was 11 when it came out, and I remember seeing it, and I remember not understanding what the fuck
I
was going
was
on.
younger than he was when it came out, and I saw it in the theaters, and I remembered loving it.
You were probably like, they probably put some drugs in the popcorn.
No, he laughed at the right moments.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't remember one thing from that movie.
He's like, "Can you help me order?" Yes, I know a little German. He's sitting right over there.
Yeah,
and then they point to the midget.
Yeah,
That's
we all-
funny.
Yeah,
That's funny stuff. Yeah,
hilarious.
it is. Mm-hmm.
What else we got here? Oh, did you hear the news that Anthony Mackie's getting his own Captain America movie? He's the next Captain. He is Captain America
Good.
Again,
but in movie form now.
I know. I was going to say this should be some good news for the two of you who felt that the TV series was a little long-winded.
Yes, it should be interesting. Can't they like?
I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'll watch that.
Don't you feel? Okay, here's a serious question.
Mhm.
Don't you feel, especially after watching the What If, the first episode of What If?
I have not seen any of that yet.
Okay,
I watched the
doesn't matter.
second episode also, but yes.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Don't you think it's a little unfair that the Black Captain America doesn't get super serum? Like, what? That seems unfair. Like, we got.
You mean Anthony Mackie? Captain
Correct.
America?
Well, no, he's an actor. He's not a Marvel. I'm talking about in the
I'm saying
story.
you're talking about the Sam Wilson Captain America, not the what's his name, Eli.
Oh, because there's another Captain. There's a
another
Black Captain America, and he gets the super serum.
He had the super serum that he was given during World War II.
It's the guy in the show.
Yeah, the guy in the show, Eli Bradley.
He's in the show?
Yes.
You didn't watch the show?
I did, but I don't know who that is.
They went to his house like 3 times.
Oh, right. The original guy. Yeah, so right. They gave him like the shitty one. Okay, that makes sense. Like the experimenting on the black guy. That fits.
It wasn't a shitty one. It was just as good, but because they gave it to a black guy whose knowledge they disavowed at the end of the war,
okay,
they didn't reuse that serum again. But
he's all fucked up now. He's all jacked up now. He can't do his gardening.
He threw a matchbook into a wall.
But he's got arthritis.
Chucks it like a throwing star,
right?
And it goes right in like the shield to show you that even though he's 97 years old, he still could kick your ass.
He's got soft walls, though. I noticed that.
Okay,
that house.
Yeah. See, now here's what happens in the comic books: is that guy's blood still has some super soldier serum in it, and he does wind up giving a blood transfusion that he has to give to his grandson, who's also on that show, and the grandson gets super soldier powers.
Right. I like that.
And he becomes the Patriot, and he hangs out with the Sam Wilson Captain America, who does not get super strength.
He's got wings.
He's got wings. In the comic books, he could telepathically communicate with birds. I don't know why that didn't translate to the movies.
Maybe it will. Maybe that's what this movie's about.
I know.
He gets that power.
He gets that power, and they bring in D-Man, who's the guy in the chair for Falcon. D-Man.
Good name.
Mm-hmm. He dresses.
What's a D stand for?
Dumphy, I believe is his real last name. Dynamite Man. He was a wrestler.
Oh, okay.
He's a wrestler turned superhero whose costume is it's basically the old Daredevil, the red and yellow one, but he wears Wolverine's mask.
Right.
This is a real thing. I'm not making this up.
That is weird. Anyway, I feel like in the second Captain America movie, the new ones, they should give him the super serum, and then they can use CG to really
I think part of the charm of him is that he doesn't have it. And
yeah, that's
still doing
the
Captain America stuff.
Right, but it seems fair. Like, how come the black guy's got to work harder, for no reason? Like, we probably still have the super serum. We could give it to him if we wanted to.
No, I'm telling you, I think he's better off without it.
It's all politics.
Because if he's a better Captain America without the serum,
how's he going to be better without the serum? Let's be realistic here.
He's got a vibranium suit. He's got wings. He's got a cool mask thing going down. He'll be fine.
He's got the robot bird.
He's gonna have
robot bird. True.
He has what's his name? Jacqueline on his side, his friend from the show, his contact at the army. He gets experimented on by the Shadow Broker and Power Broker. Sorry, wrong lore. He gets experimented on and gets turned into a bird person and becomes the new Falcon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just gets turned into a hideous Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style Birdman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like feathers and everything coming out, like the fly, and like Brindlefly.
Feathers and big eyes and wings and the whole nine.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you hear that there's going to be a Star Wars anime series, much like the Animatrix?
I saw the trailer, and it looks like something that's going to be on Disney Plus.
It is.
Yeah. So there you go.
Star Wars Visions, and it's going to be in Japanese too.
Right.
Yeah, Ty was excited.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on. I don't know. I look good. I mean, some of
it looked fine. Yeah, it looked like
I'll watch
okay. The animation looked nice.
It's all different stories by different studios. So you're gonna like some
animation. Yeah,
right. You'll like some and you won't like others.
It looks entertaining.
I look forward to you judging me for watching it with English voices as opposed
I
to
won't judge you.
the Japanese with words underneath the screen.
Yeah, we make Ty watch that.
I'm sure you do.